بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. It gives me a true privilege, and I'm truly delighted to inform all of you that inshallah ta'ala from next Monday, the 6th of July, we are able to open our masjid for daily prayers and some other services and activities. However, due to rather strict government guidelines regarding COVID-19, all those who come to the masjid will have to adhere to certain specific rules and restrictions. In this video, I'll be sharing with you some general guidelines that have been set out by our trustees regarding visiting the masjid, and some more specific guidelines and rules related to Friday prayer. Regarding general guidelines, anyone showing symptoms of COVID-19, such as a new continuous cough or a runny nose, should stay at home. Unfortunately, there will be no access to ablution or toilet facilities. So please make sure that you have made your ablutions either at home or at your place of work before coming to the masjid. Likewise, please follow the one-way system and all the instructions given by the staff and volunteers as you are coming in and out. Children under the age of 14, unless already reached bulugh, will not be permitted to enter inside the masjid. We also encourage those over 70 or clinically vulnerable people with underlying health conditions not to attend but to pray at home. Please bring your own prayer mat and a shoe bag. In case you forget any of these items, you will be able to purchase a prayer pack for a small fee. We must maintain social distancing at all times, including during prayers. You must sanitize your hands before entering and should do so when leaving the masjid. No food or drink will be allowed on the mosque premises at all times. Please bring your own copy of the Quran, either a hard or an electronic copy, as there will be no access to our mosque Qur'ans. We encourage you to pray your sunnah and nafil prayers at home. Avoid physical contact with other people, such as handshaking and hugging. The first Juma Prayer will take place on Friday, the 10th of July, inshallah ta'ala. But due to the government restrictions put in place, unfortunately, there will be limited availability to attend the prayer. To cater for a large number of worshippers, we will be holding more than one Juma Prayer, inshallah ta'ala. Please visit our mosque website for the exact timings, as these may change. In order to attend the Juma Prayer, you must book your place on Eventbrite via the mosque website. You will have to show your booking before you are allowed to enter the premises. There must be a separate booking for every individual. Groups or family bookings will not be accepted. When entering the mosque premises, please make sure that you are following the signage and the instruction given to you by staff or volunteers. Use the correct entrance and exits as indicated following the one-way system that has been carefully created for all of us. There are separate entrances and exits for males and females. You should indeed allow for an hour and a half to attend the Juma Prayer. This will include the queuing time, the khutbah and the prayer, as well as the exiting procedures. In addition, our staff and volunteers will be undertaking further checks, such as taking your temperature and ensuring you have your own prayer mat to pray on and a shoe bag to put your own shoes in. In case of a high temperature, unfortunately, you will be asked to go home. However, in case you forgot your prayer mat or a bag for your shoes, you will be able to purchase a prayer pack that will include a prayer mat and a bag for your shoes. And that is for a small fee that will obviously go to the masjid. Before entering the masjid, you must use the hand sanitizers provided. Upon entering the prayer hall, a volunteer will direct each individual to a designated place or prayer space. Please do not demand to pray in a particular line, as this will not be accommodated. We should be indeed so glad and thankful to Allah that we are yet again able to gather in our masajid and pray our Juma prayer again. Between the two adhans, you may pray your sunnah prayer, but not afterwards. Instead, you may wish to engage yourself in reading some Quran until you are able to leave your place. To exit the masjid safely and to maintain the social distancing, following the Juma prayer, you will be told to remain seated until it becomes your turn to leave and exit the mosque. Worshippers will exit one row at a time and will be directed in doing so by trained staff and volunteers. Please bring your own copy of the Quran, either a hard or an electronic copy. As we said, there will be no access to the mosque books. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless each and every one of us. And I would like to thank you for your understanding and your willingness to abide by these rather sensitive but extremely important rules and guidelines. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He brings ease after difficulty, and again ease after difficulty. We, of course, are so grateful and thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we are able to pray in our mosques. And our ability to remain praying in our mosques will solely depend on our actions. We certainly don't want our mosques to be closed once again, just because we are neglectful and we pay no attention or heed any of those guidelines and restrictions that I have just underlined. Indeed, myself, my colleague, and the whole team at the Cambridge Central Mosque, we are very much looking forward to welcoming you at our premise. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all of your prayers and all of your intentions, and may we inshallah ta'ala yet again flourish as a lovely community in this historic and beautiful university city of Cambridge. Assalamu alaikum wal afu minkum, barakallahu fikum.